Hey guys, it's SamuelTehGTA. Now I'm going to get back to my old videos, probably even today. But first, I need to address something. My good friend, Hellhound30X, made a video called Massive Gay Effect, and then made a 9-minute rant about how he doesn't want gay stereotypes or whatever flaunted in his face. But what really irks me about this rant is the context of the rant, what he says in the rant. It all boggles my mind. I'm going to address these issues one by one. You say that you don't want the gay thing flaunted in your face. It's kind of like a Pepsi ad or a Coke ad. Well, first off, a video game is a creation, and if it was an advertisement, I could see your point. But it's not an advertisement for gay people. It's simply how BioWare chose to write the story. It's just story writing. And obviously, I don't see how it's flaunted in your face. Let's look at your video, Massive Gay Effect. That's what you called it. And let's see what he says in it. Let me turn up the volume here.
I lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields.
Okay. So if he said, can you honestly tell me that if he said, I lost my parents years ago, and I had a wife stationed in Ferris Fields, would it bother you? Would it bother you at all? Would you even notice it? No, you wouldn't have. That is the most subtle gayness in a video game, aside from Arcanine or what Arcanine. I can't fucking remember his name from Fallout New Vegas. That's the only person I've seen that's even more subtle than Cortez. Are you kidding me? Are you honestly kidding me? There are much worse gay flaunting stereotypes in video games. And I don't see how homosexuality bothers you in this series when there's tons of zoophilia with you having sex with aliens. Interspecies sex is fine, apparently. You know, fuck these animals from other planets. But when it's two guys from the same species, oh no, suddenly it's a problem. How about the Asari, which are both male and female? What about them? That whole race of people. But no, that's fine too. What about Rainer? She's lesbian. No issue with that. Just male on male seems to be your problem. Then you go on this big rant about how they don't represent religious people. I don't know. I guess you're not that big of a fan of Mass Effect, because if you do know, they kind of sum this up that the Protheans, I believe they're called, the oldest species in the galaxy, they're responsible for all the myths. So basically, religion doesn't really exist after they found out that the Protheans were a cause of a lot of the ancient myths on all the planets, and that, and honestly, let's be clear here. In a time where it's galactic war is going on, and there are different species, who the fuck cares about gay people? Is it really an issue? Like in the context of the story? And it's not being flaunted in your face. I don't know how it's being flaunted in your face. I can't comprehend how it was being flaunted in your face. Well, the first time I heard it, it caught me off guard. I'll say that. I didn't expect Cortez to be gay, because usually when story writers write gay people into a story, they usually do flaunt it, as you say. But it was the most subtle thing in the world. Let's play that clip one more time.
I lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
He'd rather not talk about it. In fact, there's another scene where you see him crying, but you don't even need to see that scene. If you don't go down to the shuttle bay, you'll never see that scene. Your And then even when he's crying, he mentions his husband just one more time. From he hears the audio from it, and he starts to cry. So, are you that uncomfortable in your sexuality, man? I mean, I don't give a shit. I really don't. When I was a Christian, I kind of cared, but even then, I didn't care. I have a feeling you've never actually interacted with a gay person because it's a lot different once you do. Once you do, you realize that they're not that much different than you, dude. Instead of like, think about it. You have this you say you're not homophobic, but I'm guarantee if a gay guy came on to you, you wouldn't react very nicely, you know. And you just gotta get over it, man. Honestly, who cares? You know, this is a game made in Texas, for fuck's sake. You know, and if they just want to represent the human race, since the humans are just a very small aspect of it, they want to get as many cultures in there. It's odd that these videos are being made. These videos about how gay people are weird, or why are they in this game. This is being made after that whole debacle on YouTube. This whole debacle on YouTube about how black people are being misrepresented. So black people are being misrepresented, but they all of you say that and all of you agree with that, and racism and all this shit. But gay people, whatever. Honestly, who gives a fuck? Either way, let people make whatever the hell they want. Shadow Complex was made by a very homophobic person. That didn't affect my enjoyment of the game. I'm not gay, and the people in Texas and BioWare, they made a game with a gay character, and I didn't give a fuck. All I care about is playing fucking video games. That's all you guys should care about too. Samuel out.